Again, thank you all for joining. Today's interactive session is going to be on scalable code design practices. It is an interactive session, so we are going to set up breakout rooms for you to work on each of these three problems that we have in store for you. There is going to be a member of the user services team in each of those rooms to help you along if you so choose. But first, I have some quick icebreakers. I have two icebreakers, a boring work icebreaker and then a fun icebreaker. So the work one is on a scale of 1 to 10, how efficient and elegant would you say the code you write is? Like, do you prioritize good, efficient looking code, or do you just say if it works, and then you ship it? And then my second icebreaker is it's getting cold. It was like 30 degrees here in Maryland yesterday. So what is your favorite indoor hobby? I'm not looking for a winter hobby. Don't tell me about skiing, but like, what do you like to do indoors during the winter? I lost my chat window. There we go. 3. It will change after today. 8. And movies. Good answer. Crafts. Sleep. It's a good couple months to catch up on that. While you're telling me about your answers to the icebreaker, I'm going to tell you about what we have in store. So our learning objectives today are going to be, well, to get better at writing scalable code in 3 distinct pieces. So the first is to identify and fix inefficient Spark code. So we're going to look at some bad Spark code today, and we're going to fix it up. We're going to use caching, which is one of many ways of persisting your code to speed up multiple computations on the same table. So if you're going to do the same thing over and over again, caching is a great way to speed all that up. Oh, sorry, I'm going to post a link to what you're looking at in a second here, so don't worry that you don't have it. And we're going to interpret and optimize Spark execution plans. This is not something we have done a lot of in our sessions, but it's a quick way to just like look under the hood and see why your code is going so slow. So we have 3 problems today. Problem 1 is I'm going to ask you to write 2 queries, and then we are going to take advantage of caching to speed them up. And then problems 2 and 3 are kind of the same deal, but one is more difficult than the other. So we're going to look at inefficient Spark code, and we're going to make it more efficient by writing your own Spark code that gets the same result. I'm saying this in advance because of these 3 problems. You're probably not going to have enough time to do all 3 of them. We're only going to have like 35 minutes together to work on these. So based on these 3 problems, you could pick and choose which one you want to work on. You don't have to do them in order or anything like that. So you can do whatever you want. So that was our agenda. We're going to have 35 minutes in breakout rooms. And then after 35-ish minutes, we're going to come back and look at some select solutions. And I have this stuck, lost, feeling like you're missing something. That link is the link I have posted earlier on. I'm going to post that again because I don't know if the chat persists when new people join. So that's that. And then this is today's resource. I'm sending you a link to my copy, which you will not be able to touch. In order to actually code on top of what you're seeing here, you're going to need to clone it over to your own workspace and then work on it from there. So yes, you can open it, but you got to clone it. There is a little bit of setup, but thankfully I've done it for you. We're going to import the SQL functions as F, as I always do. I know not everybody uses the capital F, but I do. And we're going to read in our data. So this is fake data, as always with a lot of my talks, but it's big. And that's the point, right? This is so big that efficiency is going to matter. So it is 1 billion rows, billion with a B, 1 billion rows of simulated data. This is so big that if you write bad code, it's going to take several minutes. But if you write good code, it's going to take less than 10 seconds. So that's really the sort of efficiency we're going for here. So be mindful, that's kind of the point today. If you, for some reason, are on a cluster that maybe can't handle these 1 billion rows, I think you should be able to regardless of the settings you pick. But if you want, I do have a 100 million row table here that you could work on too. The differences won't be as apparent. All right, one more thing before we separate into our individual breakout rooms is Databricks under the hood tries to cache things as you go, whether you ask for it or not. So what that means is there's a lot of things that will be inefficient and can take several minutes if you run them wrong. And then when you run them again, it'll take 10 seconds, even though the code was still really, really inefficient. And that's just because Databricks behind the scenes is doing a lot of time saving for you. So don't think that you got away with it because it took 5 minutes the first time and 10 minutes the second time, or 10 seconds the second time. That's just Databricks helping you out here. That does not help in a production environment. So efficiency still really, really matters here. So just be mindful of that. If you ever kind of want to like refresh what Databricks has saved for you, you can always go to run and clear. Oh no, this isn't it. Clear state. Sorry, clear state. Run, clear state. This will make Databricks forget about everything that you've defined. So again, you probably won't need to do that, but just be aware that Databricks is doing something without you asking behind the scenes. Okay, each of these problems is meant to guide you as you go, so I think I'm done trying to say anything. And with that being said, Laura, can you create the breakout rooms if they don't exist already? I'm still getting used to how Teams organizes things on my screen, so I can't tell. I'm gonna stop sharing.
So it looks like maybe they're already open. Can you all see the rooms feature at the very top of your screen to see if you can join any of them?
I don't see anything, but that could be a Meet issue.
Yeah, I'm not seeing either.
Okay, let me try this instead.
Hey, I just updated the settings, so maybe try again, Laura, to open
Oh,
them.
there it is. Yep. Now I'm seeing like the open button.
Oh,
Okay, I got a thing. View rooms.
Great. Yep, there should be 4 rooms. Thanks, Rachel.
Awesome. Thank you both so much. All right. So feel free to hop into any room you like, but also I'll be here. I'll be in the main room hanging out if you want to just chat with me. Broadwatch, I see you have a hand up. What can I help you with? I don't know if that was a hand up on purpose or if you're muted. You might not know that you're muted.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to click on the chat window, but instead it went on raise, so I'm good.
Okay, cool.